What's up, guys? This is Devon Smith with Headaches and Heartbreaks. Alongside me, I got two of the baddest young motherfucking entrepreneurs I know, creators of the Daily Strike Media Group. One to break your arm, the other one's probably served your girlfriend drinks at the bar on a long Saturday night.
Ooh, that's
Ladies and gentlemen, I have Matt Astacio and David Shiminsky.
What's going on, man?
How you guys doing, man?
Good, man.
Awesome. Thanks for having us, dude.
Yeah, thank you.
Hey, man, I want to thank you
pleasure.
guys, for allowing me to do this podcast and, supplying me with the right equipment and right production,
Of course, man. That's what we're here for.
So I
I'm excited
appreciate
to hear the awesome topics for Headaches and Heartbreaks, man.
Yeah, man.
I think it's going to be a good platform for people.
It is, man. So basically with this podcast, we talk about, 4 different type of relationships.
Yep.
We talk about family, friendships, casual relationships,
Okay.
and, romantic relationships.
Ooh.
Oh.
All right.
Yeah, so basically what I want to just jump right into is I just want to get your definition of what you think a relationship is. Like, in your own words, what does a relationship mean?
Okay. Wow. Can I go first? Relationship.
Knock it out of the park.
All right. I think that in my viewpoint, a relationship, I feel like can be, tons of different definitions. I mean, you can, like you said, you separated it already into 4 different categories, but the definition of a relationship, I feel like, is a give and take. It's a mutual understanding between 2 people.
Okay.
That, it's an even equal relationship, or, give, I guess you can say. But that's kind of my take on a relationship. That's what I think of immediately. I don't think right away like romantic or girlfriend, boyfriend. I think like overall. I mean, we build relationships, every day. So I'm trying to look at it as a broad spectrum, I guess you can say.
Okay.
I think he put it perfect. Exactly what he said. That's what it is. I mean, if I go back to like high school when I say relationship, or like middle school, you think like dating.
Right.
But when you get into like the business world, that word relationship changes very quickly. I feel like,
Right, relationships with your boss, co-workers, just relationships on a daily.
And losing them hurts, dude. Like, it's not just the loved ones that hurt. It hurts when you lose a good relationship with a homie or like a friend, or
absolutely.
You know what I mean? Even like a business, if you worked there for so long, and when you'd like remove yourself, whether it was for good or bad, like you feel that,
Right.
Absolutely. Yeah, I used to work at this place called the Energy Bar. That brought this brought to my attention. It's kind of a similar experience. I worked at this place. It was a brand new startup company, and there was only like 4 or 5 of us that were running the place essentially.
Oh wow.
And we were all got along really well. Like, we all had like, this energy about us that we all just, we clicked. We did stuff like skydiving together. Like it was awesome.
That's like some real frenzy, like relationship type of stuff.
You don't go skydiving. Not a lot of people can say they went skydiving with their boss or with their coworkers. You know what I mean?
Because you're like vulnerable at that moment. You know what I mean? That's like a fear that like I feel like I want to do it, but in the back of my head I'm like, I'm scared shitless.
Oh yeah.
Sounds like that movie with Kevin Hart, where he's the best man and shit. He's paid to be the best man.
Oh yeah. That's exactly.
I don't think I've seen that one.
It's kind of like that.
They go like at the wedding reception. They have them like skydiving and shit, and like climbing mountains and shit.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
It's fake, but it's like friendships. Eventually they become friends in the end. So.
Yeah, but that place went under. They actually went out of business, and it was just, like you said, it was sad. It was crushing to lose those people. And some of them I still talk to. Obviously I've had John Maloney on my podcast, for the Young Entrepreneurs podcast, and
shout out John.
He's awesome. We're still good friends. We talk all the time. He's started his own platform now. He's kind of branching out and doing his own business essentially. So, and then Victoria Helly, she's another one that I still communicate with a lot. Ingy, these are all people that we built relationships with in that office. And like I said, it was hard to like say goodbye and like have to part ways, but we actually kept the relationship, which is pretty cool, I think. I mean, to be able to, even through an experience like that, especially where we're all at, it's so different. We're still staying in contact. Even the owner of that place, I still talk to on a regular basis.
That's great.
Yeah.
I have the complete opposite, man. My last job, I worked there for like 4 years. And when I left, I didn't talk to nobody afterwards.
Oh, wow. Really?
Yeah, it was just a mutual thing, man. Like, when I removed myself, I basically just wasn't riding for the company anymore, and they were like, fuck this guy after 4 years, you know what I mean?
That's crazy.
But it's mutual.
Yeah,
fuck you too.
There's a relationship, right?
Yeah,
I guess.
Yeah.
That's a mutual relationship.
Where I used to work, everybody was pretty cool, like it was like a big family almost. I mean, it was broken up into different classrooms and everything like that from when I worked at the school, but pretty much everybody got along, It was some issues, but I mean, it was barely any.
You said classroom, right?
Classroom, because I used to work
I'm sure there was a lot of drama, but
sometimes, but not too much. So that place was pretty cool, though. You know, like everybody got along. You know, when then people got together. You know, outside of work, it was like cool, calm. Wasn't too much drama going on, so it was great. You know,
that sounds beautiful, man.
Yeah, that's the type of culture you want to develop in a business or in like.
There's nothing like restaurant drama.
Oh my god!
Like if you work in a restaurant and like you hear the drama between like the servers and shit like that, even the managers, even people in the back, dude, blows your fucking mind, dude. Like, man,
who made the most tips tonight? Fuck you.
You actually can't even talk about it. Technically, you're not even legally allowed to talk about that, I think. Yeah, okay. But people do it anyways because who gives a fuck? There's worse things. Course. There's bigger fish to fry. But
yeah, I mean, it's just like the same thing when you say, like, oh, you don't want to tell people what you make. Most of the time, you end up telling people what you make.
Oh, yeah,
like,
dude.
Or you give them some type of hint, you know?
What do you guys think about that, actually? Like, do you feel weird about telling people how much you make for, like,
I think it all depends on...
If I made good money, then I'll tell them. But if I made shit money, I just tell them I made shit money. That's all I tell them.
Yeah,
I would only tell somebody that I was like really close with, like a relationship type thing. I wouldn't tell like a new kid that just came in, oh, I make this much money. Yeah. But I would like probably try to guide them like, hey, look, do this, do that, so that you can get to this level. But I wouldn't express how much I actually made.
Why though?
Why not?
No, why wouldn't you feel comfortable telling someone like you don't know how much you make?
Envy.
Yeah, that's real, bro. That's
pride?
Fucking real.
No, not pride. Cause shit, I'm gonna be prideful if I make a lot.
Yeah, but what if you don't? Like,
and then like,
I guess that could be.
Hey man, there's always somebody with less, bro, and you might be telling the wrong person.
Yeah,
straight up. It's what it comes down to, man. You might think you don't got nothing, but there's another guy on the street that's got nothing more, and he will get what you have. He wants he wants your nothing. I'm serious.
No, you're right. Absolutely.
At the same time,
I've experienced that several times.
Yeah, man. Look at the people that stand outside and they're begging for money. I'm not saying all of them are bad people.
No, they making money though.
Yeah, dude. That's what I'm about to say. Like, there's people, like, I remember I used to work at this dealership when I was, like, 18 years old. It was Suburban Imports of Farmington Hills. I used to detail polish, like, all these nice-ass foreign cars, Porsches, Audis, and then they had, like, the Nissans and shit like that, too. But there was these couple that were homeless that would stand in the intersection, and there was, like, a bunch of cars going by. And they would just stand there every single day, bro. And I kid you not, they would pull in, like, $600+ a day, sometimes more. And they would stay at the motel down the street.
That's a lot of money. That's $600 a day.
Dude, I'm over there busting my ass cleaning these rich people's cars, and I'm getting paid like nothing, and they're making $600 a day just begging on the street. Like, that's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, I'm not saying all of them are like that. There's people that are homeless, and they truly are homeless. And I've been there, dude. I know what it's like. It fucking sucks, bro. Like, I know what it's like. It does really, like, a lot to your mental and relationships. It does, you know what I mean? You lose people because you're already in a dark spot. But,
oh, yeah, absolutely.
Man, that shit just bothers me, bro. They made $600. Like, you know what I would do is if I was making $600 a day, bro, like, what's the math? If you make $600 a day, 7 days a week, like, what is that, like 30?
Whatever 6 times 7 is.
What is that, 50?
42.
42?
Yeah.
$4,200 a week. Times that by 52 weeks. What is that? How much you making a year?
I don't know. You just took it too far.
Just look.
How much money you got? A lot.
A lot.
Shout out to 21 Savage and J. Cole.
Oh,
all right, guys, we're gonna reel it back in though.
Okay? Yeah, we got a little off topic.
It was good. It was good to talk about.
It was. I like it.
We're gonna go into family relationships, and I just want to know how important you think family relationships are.
Well, for me, I feel like that's like the foundation of any relationship. Because it starts with your family. I mean, that's who you see when you're born. You know, like right when you come out the womb, there's mom. You know, that's your first relationship right there, like right off the bat. You know, so and again, there's a certain like bond to that when you're infant, you know, it's almost like this immediate attraction. You know, so I feel like it starts with family. So I mean, family for me will actually dictate my relationships, like how I carry myself with my relationships with my girlfriend or wife or whatever, friends, business partners. It all stems from my upbringing, you know, like what I experienced as a child growing up and with my family and stuff like that, the culture, the values, you know, all that stuff. I feel like kind of framed all those other relationships for me. But
would you say it's a mixture of both parents or more from one parent than the other?
Mixture of both. Actually, it's like almost you can kind of put them separate, I guess. I got one piece of values from my dad and one from my mom. I mean, I had divorced parents growing up, so you know they were completely separate households, teaching me completely separate things. You know, so but at the same time, again, those things that I was taught from both sides, I use every day in my relationships.
Word.
Either or I don't use them, you know, because they didn't prove to be beneficial or they didn't work, you know.
Do it your own way, kind of thing.
Yeah, exactly. I learned from them. I feel like you learn from family relationships. That's the best way to learn because you can't mess up. Like they're your family, you know. Like you can be whoever you want to be and test the waters, and you know, you don't have any consequences essentially.
It still accepts you for who you are.
Exactly. Whereas like a friendship or a relationship, you can like fart in the bed or something, and that's it. Game over.
Yeah. You tell him. This is a service announcement. Ladies, don't fart in his
Please.
bed. Whatever you do, or men. I don't know. Whatever he's into.
Jeez, whoa.
We're not judging out here.
He's in the ladies, I believe.
I was just making sure that
ladies.
people aren't going to be like, oh, why is it going to be ladies?
Hey, people
like,
are gonna think what they want to think.
Yeah,
though.
you know.
Hey,
It's
let
okay.
them, you know, if the men come your way, let them come. I guess.
Have to shoo them off, dude. I don't roll like that.
How about you, David? How you feel about
I think family's important, man, and kind of like he was saying when he had two different views from his dad and his mom. Like I just had a mom, I had a single mom, so she was mom and dad. You know what I mean? And then like at a young age, I didn't appreciate family as much as I do now. I used to just kind of look at it like, oh, they're always gonna be there. You know what I mean? Because I didn't have a lot of family, so I didn't know what that was like. You know what I mean? And you know, my mom hustled real hard. She made sure we always had a hot plate every night. You know what I mean? And from like 12 until 18, I was raising my sisters because their dad wasn't around. Like my sister's dad wasn't around that much, so I basically helped raise them from 12 to 18. But I think family is important. I think relationship with your family is important, and I can speak on both sides because, like I said, when I was younger, I almost despised my mom. Like I loved her to death, and I love her for everything she's done. But I despised her for a little bit because of her choices in men. And you know, the last person she was with that they were supposed to get married, he was a complete douche, and I never liked him. But I moved out at 18 years old because I knew that if I stayed there would be a conflict, and I knew if I left that she was happy with him and she felt truly happy, so I respected that, so I removed myself from the situation, you know. But when it comes to family, like I said, now I look at it as a huge start. That's where you start, is family, you know. But
it's interesting though, like where you're going with that, because I was actually having a conversation with someone about this today. Like she had a bad upbringing, kind of similar to like, you know, yours, mine, you know, not perfect, you know, served on a silver platter, divorced parents, maybe some abuse, maybe, you know, stuff like that.
That's a lot going on these days, you know?
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow.
There's tons of crazy stuff going on. But she was telling me about that, and we started talking about how it affects our dating relationships.
Right.
Like your mom having dudes, like trying to find a relationship. Like that was my biggest thing.
Dude, my mom growing up, bro, she'd always be like, because she had me when she was 16 years old, right?
Oh, yeah.
So when I
yeah.
started having sex at I started having sex at like 16, 17, I think. She'd always, she's like, don't get a girl pregnant.
Old.
Don't get a little pregnant. You know what I mean?
It's a little old, Devin. When did you start having sex,
We gotta
man?
talk about that.
8 years old.
Listen, I just want to shout out to all the great stepdads out there and
Word.
men
Yeah,
and
for
women who
sure.
actually step up into these children's lives because their actual parents aren't there.
Yeah,
and
man.
I also want to say fuck you to the stepdads who act like assholes.
Damn.
There for the mom's vagina and the benefit of himself, and don't take any consideration into these children.
Oh, happy Mother's, you know, what's it after? What's like after your birthday? Belated? Happy belated Mother's Day.
Yeah, happy
to all the
belated
mothers
Mother's
out
Day
there.
to all the good moms out there.
Yeah.
And yeah,
Good. That's a good
I
shout
thought
out,
we'd
man.
get a little positive, you know.
it is. Well, I was just letting the people know,
Like
you know, you got that.
fuck the pieces of shit.
Yeah, you know, you got that
you know.
stepdad who go in the fucking kitchen and make himself a sandwich and then just look at you watching TV, no
Yeah.
fucking hungry.
Dick out and everything like that.
Yeah,
Like,
just
who the
dick
fuck you
out,
think
just
you are?
looking at you watching Flintstones, your fucking stomach over there growling, he's just making 3 sandwiches and shit. It's crazy.
It's garbage,
Fuck
man.
you.
Bro.
Yeah, that's
Dude, if we could get deep into some stories, bro, I would tell you some shit about because technically when they were gonna get married, like he would be technically my stepdad, essentially.
Right.
Fuck that. Fuck him, bro.
He was a little bit.
You just
He was
a
one
bitch,
of them.
man.
He was one to make a sandwich and
That
just,
baby song.
just
Bitch.
Yep.
Dude, straight
I
up,
just-
man. I just I respected him at first because like he was so good with my sisters. Like he
Right.
brought that structure into my sister's life.
Well,
So
he's
I
also
respected
an
him
older
there.
man, like in the
Yeah.
household in general.
Well, you
but
know
they're
what?
craving that attention.
He had a story though too. He was actually almost a UFC fighter.
Oh, wow, really?
He went to train like to place to become a UFC fighter,
Yeah.
and I guess to like before it happens, you have to do like a whole health test. They found cancer in his chest, bro.
Oh,
Damn.
wow.
Yeah, man, and he beat it. He beat cancer, which is
Okay.
great, you know. And I respected him to a extent, You know what I mean? But towards the end of their relationship is when I really just started to despise this man, because he was just one of those people in life. Like, you'll have relationships in life where people just feed on negativity and they're always looking for drama. And he was that type of person. Like, he was always mad. Always mad. Like, there was never a time he wasn't mad. Like, birthday, mad. Oh, I'm sorry, he was a Jehovah's Witness, so he didn't celebrate holidays.
What?
But, like,
Damn.
he was just a mad person all the time and always in drama. And I'm like, Mom, like, he's no good for you. And she just didn't listen to me,
Of
you know?
course. Yeah.
But you live and you learn, though. You know, my mom's a strong woman, and, you know, but, yeah, that's all I have for that.
Probably learned a lot from that, though.
100%. We talk about it every day, man. She calls me and we talk about it. You know,
Oh, wow,
I feel
really?
bad because, dude, like, the things he did, man, just, I would never want to be that male. You know what I mean? I don't plan on being a stepdad. 'Cause I just don't believe in that type. Like, I don't know, man. If I'm gonna get with a girl and I'm gonna marry a girl, I'm gonna stay with that girl. Like, we're gonna work shit out, whatever it is. Like, we're together.
Okay.
You know what I mean? That's just how
That's
I
a
look
good
at it.
topic right
Well,
there,
that's all
man.
I was about to go into that. I was
Okay,
gonna
that
ask.
works.
I was gonna ask. Okay.
Yeah.
If the opportunity presented itself, and a lady with a child, like, would you consider being in a relationship with her?
I wouldn't say it would
take
take her off the list. I mean, I wouldn't say no
Yeah.
because of that.
It-
I mean,
it
it just
would
would have to
depend.
depend. Yeah.
Because I actually
But what does it depend on, though?
It depends
it's her.
on-
Like,
on
Well,
the
it depends on
child,
what kind
their
of mom she is.
situation.
Yeah, exactly.
You got to take
Like-
all
so
those
her
things into
child-
account.
Okay, so
So for this example, right? If I met a girl once
Okay.
who brought her kid to a party.
Uh-huh.
That's how I met her, and she must have been.
Are we talking about the same
18.
thing? Oh no, we're talking. Okay,
No,
never mind.
this
never
is
mind.
a woman that came to a party with her kid. That woman, I would not consider whatsoever to date or ever be with.
That shit's wild, bro.
Like, she brought a 6-month-old baby to a party.
to a party.
was she drinking
party.
and stuff too? Was
She was drinking. She
Wow.
was doing
It was
drugs.
a party
You
party.
see how he said that?
legit party, bro.
She was
She's smoking the drugs.
she was sniffing that shit
Yeah.
at the
yeah.
party. Baby in the hand with
I
a
don't know
40
about,
in the
I
other.
don't know about all that.
Oh,
man.
God.
Breastfeeding with a 40 in the
That's
hand.
some gangster
She
shit,
definitely
bro.
wasn't watching
That's some
Teletubbies
gangster
or
shit.
anything like that.
That is some
bro.
gangster shit.
That's raw, bro.
That's dedication.
Nah, that's just some gangster shit. Like, I don't
But
know,
again,
man. That's
to
wild.
my point, I would not want to be with someone like that. I mean, like, if I have
Yeah.
a kid, I'm not going to parties, or I'm having a babysitter. I want to go have a good time, but like,
I heard they were expensive babysitters.
yeah.
She was trying to save some money, bro. She
Yeah,
might
maybe.
needed some.
But she's spending her
some
money on
Similac or
booze,
something.
though. Questions.
Hey, a 40,
Questions.
A 40 is only like $2, bro. So
Yeah, man. You can be
That's true.
Edward 40 hands. Duct tape them. Just have a good
$4
night.
right
telling
there,
you,
you know?
breastfeeding right here.
Oh
$40.
God! Don't say that.
Wild, bro. Picture that.
That's fucked up. Let me stop.
But yeah, no, I dated. Actually,
Sorry,
I think I was
guys.
17 years old. I dated a girl
Got a
that
little
actually
graphic
lived with
there.
us, and she had a kid. But she never had her kid over. I never met their kid. I don't know who was taking care of her child, but like, I never met her kid.
So like, I would be okay with like meeting somebody. Like, say I went on a date with them or something, and they said, "Oh, I have a kid, by the way." I'd be like, "Oh, okay, cool." Like, you know, it wouldn't be like, "Oh my God, she's got a kid." You know, run.
You know what though? I can't say I would never do it though, because like you said, shout out to all the stepdads that step up. Like
Right.
if that's where my life takes me, and I'm in a situation like that, and a kid looks at me and he likes me and he wants to be like me, to be their role model essentially.
Right.
That's fucking honorable, bro. Think about it. You got a human being that looks up to you. Like, that's like an incredible feeling. I can only imagine. Like,
You know what it is? It's a huge responsibility.
yeah,
bro.
dude, 100%.
Because when you're dating a woman with a kid, you're dating the kid as well.
Yeah.
I know it sounds kind of weird, but
No, it's just
So
the
you're
truth.
also an
It's-
example for
yeah,
the
like,
kid.
you're-
Like,
If
he's
you
gonna
are
see
dating a
you-
girl with a kid, that kid, you were dating the kid too. It's a
Yeah.
relationship itself, dude.
Yeah.
You fuck that up, you fuck the whole thing up.
yeah,
pretty much.
Seriously.
Pretty much.
You know, that's crazy, man.
weird world we live in.
Yeah, very weird, very very weird world. Say that 10 times fast.
No,
Very real world.
We were.
We woo. So what's
real
next on the
world.
agenda, man?
I wanted to get into some friendships.
okay,
Okay.
all right. We're all friends here,
Yeah.
hanging out.
And I want to get into, the importance of friendships. And then, like, what do you think that a friend should bring to the table? Like, what do you think that they need to bring into your life to be, like, a successful, like, to make it a successful friendship?
I'm gonna call you out, bro.
Okay, go ahead.
We are like the definition of a good friendship.
Ride or die type shit?
Ride or die, bro. Like,
Okay.
right? I mean,
Yeah.
like, the other day, I was on my way over to your house, bro. I called you up. I was like, hey, I'm coming by, bro. I just gotta stop, get something to eat real quick.
Right.
And what'd you say? You're like, don't worry, bro. I'll make you some chicken. Bro. I was like,
Sounds like
wait,
me.
what?
Fucking chicken wrap.
I
That's
said,
what I
wait,
told him.
what?
You got,
Spend your money,
you got
bro.
some of that chicken?
some
It
chicken.
was legit.
It
But
wasn't
I
what
felt
you
bad
thinking,
though,
you know what I'm
because
saying?
I
Fried
thought
chicken and shit.
Oh.
at first I didn't want to like.
I was
just,
hoping, bro.
Nah, it was a
Cooked
chicken
them that
wrap. It was
soul
like,
food.
No, it was.
you know what
Was it
I'm
a
saying?
chicken
It
wrap?
was a chicken wrap.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I feel bad though. I didn't eat it, bro.
What?
He
I
didn't
know
eat
because
it.
I brought food.
The
Because
motherfucker brought Portillo's.
This disrespectful
Disrespectful
motherfucker,
as
I,
fuck,
didn't,
bro.
I thought he was joking. If you
I
know
would have
Devon
threw out the
Smith,
Portillo's.
If you
I
know
would
Devon
have
Smith, I'm a
found.
kind-hearted person.
he's a
Dude,
jokester.
I would have
though.
found the next homeless man outside and gave him the Portillo's and came back and ate your wrap.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's just real shit. It's
Right.
okay.
I wouldn't do that.
I don't. No, but Portillo's is good
Fuck that.
though.
Them cheese fries,
If you
man.
that,
Yeah.
that neighborhood, there ain't nothing good around
Did
there.
did you get a shake too? Their shakes are pretty
No,
good.
I
They have
love
like a
the
cake
cake
shake.
shake.
Cake
Oh
shake.
my god, bro!
You're not from Chicago. You don't know nothing about the cake
I live
shake,
right
bro.
next to Portillo's, bro. What do you mean I don't
No,
know
I
nothing
know.
about
I'm
the cake
just
shake?
saying.
No, they
though,
got-
this is new to you.
They got
though,
Coney.
right?
Yeah, it is new to me, but I got Coney Island.
I-
Coney Island.
Oh yeah, it's true. Better? Don't say it, bro.
Coney Island slaps, bro. I don't
Don't
care what
say
nobody
it.
says.
Nah, I can't do it, bro.
Yeah,
I
man. You
tried
go to
it.
some of the Detroit Conies, the good ones.
Yeah, I did, bro, in Southfield.
For word.
Yeah, I didn't like it.
What?
I don't eat meat, so maybe that's the reason
What?
why. I
You
got
don't
like a
eat meat, bro?
Spinach.
Isn't that
fucking-
weird?
You know what, man? You're like an advocate for this shit, low key. Kind of, not really, but it's okay.
Yeah, you are.
I am an advocate.
He's
for
like,
it.
don't eat cheese, don't drink milk.
That's
Don't do
right.
any of that. That's not what we're doing.
It's
It's bad for you,
plus-
but I'm gonna do
Hey,
it. So don't
I-
follow me.
First of all, I never said that ever.
Yes, you
I
did.
never said don't do this. I said it's bad for you.
It is.
Just like
You
cigarettes
shouldn't,
and
but you say don't
You
booze
do it.
shouldn't,
and everything else that's bad
bro.
for
Cigarette
you.
and booze is a different story.
Eating
when
too
it comes
much
to
is
drinking
bad
milk.
for you, bro.
There's nothing bad with drinking alcohol. Sorry. Anyways.
Oh my god.
All right, so back to the friends,
All
man.
right,
Back to the
friendships.
friends.
Devon Smith is a great friend. We make a good friendship, bro. That's what in my opinion, bro, honestly, that's what friendship is. Like what I see in this relationship, bro.
Okay.
Like I said, ride or die. If I need something, I know you'll help me out. You need something, I know that I'll come through, you know, like,
ASAP.
yeah, bro. We've known each other a long time. Obviously, it took a long time to build that trust and relationship. We've been through a lot of stuff.
Right,
So
right.
to me, that's like the ideal friendship, relationship. Like no matter what, you went to college, you went to Dubuque, and I didn't see you for like 2 or 3 years, you know, and
You D.
all of a sudden, here
You
we are.
did.
Here we are, man.
We right back at it, man.
That's right, dude.
You guys gonna kiss or something?
No, man.
I
none
don't
of
like him
bro.
that much.
Jeez,
All right, for sure.
David. What
He
are you,
low key annoying.
what are
as
you
fuck,
into, bro?
He cool, you know what I'm saying?
No, Matt's cool as fuck, man. I known you for a short period of time, man. But
Even this, though, same
yeah,
thing.
dude, we get into our arguments, bro.
Oh,
Dude,
man.
you want to talk about relationships? We've
Man,
argued, man.
I seen one.
Yeah, we argue, man.
You should have seen earlier, bro.
But you know
what,
what though, and you grow after, man.
Exactly.
You grow and you learn more about the person. We had a deep ass conversation earlier, man. So,
Yeah.
but, you
I
know,
think that's what a relationship is,
yeah,
though.
man.
Friendship
you
in
grow.
particular.
That's how, dude. That's how I'm in a relationship, in a romantic relationship, and we argue sometimes, but we grow afterwards. We
Yeah.
learn more about each other.
You gotta
know
break
what I
it
mean?
down and build it up, man.
Yeah,
Absolutely. I mean,
100%,
with my
dude.
family. I have arguments with my family all the time. and
Dude.
I learn about that person more. I grow from it.
But I wanted to ask you guys, what do you guys think about casual relationships? Casual meaning, like, we're kind of seeing each other, but it's not all the way a commitment. Like you guys have like casual sex, casual dating. Like you guys go out sometimes, but she has somebody that she talks to over there. You might have another girl that you talk to. Like, what do you guys think? Like, which one do you prefer?
Well, personally, I've never experienced that. I don't think I've ever been with a girl who was like sleeping around, or I was doing the same. I've always been in
It
relationships.
doesn't have to be
typically.
necessarily sleeping around, but like you guys hang out and like, you know, like.
Well, yeah, I guess I've had some friends like that. I guess like friends with benefits. Like
Yeah, that's
okay,
what I mean.
all
Like
right.
casual dating, friends with benefits.
I would prefer dating someone like seriously, but I think
Okay.
that's just because of my experiences.
Okay.
Like that's all I know.
You're a lover boy.
Yeah, I guess. But at the same time, though, honestly, my new perspective on relationships and being with another woman or whatever is like maybe that's a downfall of mine. You know, maybe that's something I need to discover is to be alone for a while and just have more casual relationships and just not really care about.
Hashtag Tinder fucking.
I don't know
you
about all
wanna
that,
know,
bro.
huh?
Come on now.
Maybe not literally. Maybe was it Bumble? Whatever it's called. Bumble fucking.
It's all the same, dude.
They
It's
got
all
a
the
whole
same
bunch of
shit.
shit out there, huh?
Yeah.
They do.
You can go to
They do.
Farmers Local and
Dude.
fucking find you a farmer with a cow.
That's what casual dating is.
Christian mingle.
Oh god.
Yeah, bro.
That's like a oxymoron right there.
Yeah, that shit is crazy. Like, I'm a Christian, but I'm fucking.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, a lot of those
could be-
Christians do it on there.
Nah, not in the Bible, sir. No fornication.
God.
So
Hey, don't we all sin though?
we all
We
do.
all
We're all
sin.
meant to sin because we're all meant to learn from our mistakes.
Exactly.
Now, how about you, David? What do you think?
About casual relationships.
Which one do you prefer?
Well, I'm in a romantic relationship for it's been 2 years, so I'm gonna say romantic over anything because I've been in a lot of relationships. But I will say one of my last relationships was probably one of the most brutal relationships I ever had in my entire life.
Okay.
I was fully committed to this girl, man. I loved her to death. I took her virginity. Like, oh damn, someone's calling you. And it was just a deep relationship, man. Like, I cared about her a lot, and I got to know her. Like, we were together for about 1.5 years, maybe, I thought. But to her, it was a casual relationship the whole time, and I didn't know. Like, she played it off. She played me like girls want to sit here and say, "Oh, dudes play." Like, girls are playing the same fucking game, bro. Yeah. They're playing the same game even harder, bro.
That's
I'm just
so
being
true,
serious.
Though. I've seen her first.
You know what's crazy though? You know what's crazy? Is
shit.
she would hook up with one of my homies that we were cool, like we were close, but not after that. You know what I mean? We always had beef after that. And it's just something that eats you alive inside, bro. Like, it eats you alive. And as much as I should have walked away and said, like, fuck this chick, I stayed with her, bro. It was like an addiction. It was like, that's like a cigarette for someone that like addicted to cigarettes. Like, I needed that fix. She was my fix, bro.
She must have been.
And yeah, bro. And it took me a while to get over her after we broke up, man. I spent a lot of time alone, had to figure myself out. I experimented with different drugs. Like, I just did different shit. And I truly found myself. And then, a year after that, I run into the person I'm with now. And we've been together for 2 years, man. And she's like literally my other half.
That's what's up. All right, guys. I want to just end this off with a couple of rapid questions. It's a would you rather. So it's about 3 questions, So
okay.
You guys just answer after one another. Whoever wants to go first, feel free, okay?
I'll go first.
All right.
Okay.
So this is would you rather.
Okay.
Would you rather that your partner cheat on you with different people every week, or that your partner cheat on you once a month but only with their exes?
Man, I'd probably rather them cheat with their exes.
I'm going to second that.
Because they're exes for a reason, right? I mean, they might fall in love with some new person especially, what was it, every month? Or every week?
Week.
Holy, yeah, she's definitely finding somebody eventually. This is way better than what I'm getting.
Like, I ain't shit. He's gonna find
I'm just saying, that consistency.
Hey, man, they might
it's a numbers game, though, man.
Bro.
Possibly.
Hey, as long as you're doing it right, man, I guess, don't matter.
Hopefully she just don't have that many exes, Maybe just like 1 or 2.
Maybe their exes really ain't shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
so it's not
that's
like
usually
the
case, right?
Like
it's not like a fun, like they enjoy fuck. It's like, I can't believe I'm doing this.
Just laying there like, okay, I'm ready for this to be over.
Yeah, I would go to that side for sure. I'd much rather
say exes.
for messing with exes than new people.
All right, cool. All right, so would you rather live your life literally stuck to your partner, like sewn together, or have a long distance relationship and only see your partner 1 day per year?
I'd probably do the long distance for sure.
Long distance and 1 day per year?
Yeah, but other than being sewn to somebody else,
dude,
that's
being
horrible,
sewn to somebody, bro. That's
okay.
That's
I don't want to be sewn.
Think about it, bro. When you go take a poop, right? That's like a sacred moment for a man. That's the minute. That's the moment you get to go away to your private island and sit in there and relieve yourself. And you can bring a book in there. You can bring a hookah in there. You can bring your phone in there. And you can sit down and enjoy yourself. You can do all 3 of those things at the same time while you're in there by yourself. And you're going to enjoy that 15, 20 minutes you get of peace and quiet. I'm serious. That moment, I cannot... There's no way I could have someone sewn to me at that very moment. There's no... It's just... oh my God. That's just crazy. That's just so crazy.
Not only that, like relationships work because you have time to go and do your own thing.
You can miss that person.
But you do have those crazy girlfriends that come in the bathroom while you're doing your business. So.
Oh God, no, see,
I guess that does happen.
That doesn't happen.
No. I mean, I've been in relationships.
If I'm pooping,
like
nobody's coming in that bathroom. No way.
Man. She needs something, bro.
If
she's getting in.
No, you know what?
She's getting in. She can use her finger.
What if you need toilet paper, though?
Yeah, that's if you want to talk relationships, if your girl will bring you toilet paper while you're in there destroying that thing,
love.
That's love right there. That is love, straight up.
No air freshener or nothing.
It doesn't matter. She could be holding her nose in the shirt, whatever it is. We've all done it, man. If she gets you that toilet paper or whatever you need, she's a real one.
Ride it down.
And also, since we're on the topic as well, too, not to,
Go
but
ahead.
Baby wipes are the shit.
Yeah, they are. But you got to use the baby wipes first, and then use the toilet.
Yeah. You go baby wipe, right? Use 2.
Right.
Get it all nice and clean in there. Then you go in with the dry paper, not the paper towel, the tissue, or the whatever, you know what I'm saying. Go in there with
Paper.
tissue paper, nice soft tissue paper. Dry it up, right? Get all the residue, and then you have a clean ass. You have a clean ass, bro.
This is true. Right. Now I have a good question for you guys. Actually, I remember talking about this with somebody.
Probably was me.
No, it was actually a group of people, dude. It was hilarious because this is a good question,
dude.
Right? So, are you a clumper or a folder when it comes to using the bathroom?
I do a mix of both, bro, depending on what kind of poop it was.
A clumper.
A clumper. So
like you just take the toilet paper and you're just like.
Yeah, some people literally just do this and wipe.
Yeah.
Some people, like myself. Right?
You gotta wipe it around your hand.
Yeah.
You know, use both sides.
I get it around my whole hand like this, bro.
I'm glad we're talking about this because this is a thing.
Seriously.
It is a thing. And as much people want to be like, oh my God, you guys are talking about shit. Dude, we all fucking poop.
Exactly.
We're all the same.
We're not different.
Are you? Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I think it
both.
defines you as a person.
But I think I do it too many times though, bro.
Yeah.
You do waste more toilet paper when you do that.
You know what? Sometimes I unfold. Sometimes I'm like, nah, it's too much.
You're like, let me. Are you guy that takes your time and like takes the square off perfectly?
No.
Oh,
I do it real fast actually, but I make it so it's folded because my thing is if you're clumping, getting shit on your hands, dude.
Not always. If you got a good clump and it's covering most of your hand, you're good, dude.
Yeah, but the odds are high.
Hey, listen, you're
it's
probably
gotta be 2-ply though, bro. 2-ply.
But see, I like baby wipes though, because baby wipes you can just put it in your hand, right? Go in there, wipe, one, wipe, two, right? You got a clean ass. Go in with the dry. Pick up the residue and you got a clean ass. There is no nasty, like you know what I mean. Like you have a clean ass after that.
So we're all folders here.
Yeah, we're folders.
For the most part, yes. I've clumped.
Would you? I've clumped.
Yeah.
You know what?
We've all clumped at some point.
I've done it in a rush. You know.
Dude, when you were a kid, bro. When we were kids,
to get up back outside.
Dude, I look at kids now, dude. They don't even wipe their ass when they just go in there, blah blah, and then like. You know, and I'm not gonna say anything because it's not my job. You know what I mean? It's not my kid. But I see the shit. Kids are nasty, dude.
Take your shitty ass back in the
Go wash your fucking hands, bro. Not all kids are nasty. Like there's kids that do wash their hands. But you ever been to like a movie theater or restaurant and you see a dude walk in the bathroom and like you're washing your hands and he just finished pissing while he was on his phone,
scratching his nuts,
and he's like he looks at you and he just like walks out, doesn't wash his hands. Like, you dirty motherfucker, come in here and wash your hands, bro.
Go back eating
your nasty ass balls, dude.
It's nasty.
Digging in the popcorn, hairy nuts.
Dude, nah, bro. People are nasty. Wash your fucking hands, bro. This is a service announcement. Wash your fucking hands.
Please.
It takes 2 seconds, bro. Not even. Just do it for 10 seconds. Warm water. Get the soap because they have the soap dispensers that just come out by themselves.
This is the service industry right here.
I'm just being honest.
You have the sign on the bathroom.
Soap comes out, right?
Must wash
and
hands.
the thing is though, is when you go to those soap things that do it for you, you got to get 2. Don't just get 1 because one's not enough, dude. They hoe you. They hoe you on the 2, so you got to get the 2. Boop boop, right? Whoop, you know, get there, get in your fingernails, get your wrist. I'll take my watch off sometimes. I'll get my wrist, you know.
They actually tell you to wash your watch after.
Really?
Yep.
Interesting.
Oh wow, really? Your watch? That makes sense.
But,
yeah, man.
That makes sense actually. That
wash
makes a lot
your
of sense.
fucking hands. That's the last time I'm gonna say it.
But you don't need 2 squirts, bro. Come on.
Yeah,
no, 2 squirts, bro.
Really?
2 squirts. They hoe you,
dude. We can
dude.
tell you a nasty motherfucker.
You don't wash your hands like that.
I wash my hands every time I go to the bathroom, but I use 1 squirt.
Dude, there's people that piss in the bed and don't piss in the bed. You're pissing in the bed right now.
Hey, I used to piss in the bed like crazy. Bro.
What?
Like
really?
Yes, I used to be a pisser like like I used to piss every day, every night.
That's terrible.
I want to apologize to my grandma right now.
Say you're sorry.
I ruined her fucking rug.
Oh
God! You just peed on someone's rug.
I pissed through her rug, bro.
Oh
why?
My God.
To the point where she could like pick that shit up, and it was just a huge.
So like Waterboy, you ever seen that?
Yes,
movie?
bro. Like, it was
why are you
horrible.
peeing so much?
I just used to piss on myself all the time. I don't even know.
Were you like making funny jokes or something?
Nah, I just would just wake up and everything would just be wet.
Oh, in your sleep?
Yeah, I piss on myself.
Yeah, that's a big
dreams,
thing.
man.
No, that happens to a lot of kids.
She used to whoop my ass with a bamboo sticker.
Ooh.
Family relationships right there. You still love your grandma though.
It was all out of love though. I mean, if a kid pissing on my carpet every night, I would think it was a fucking.
Yeah, I'd be like, yo,
like you got to
take your ass outside, bro.
Right. And then we were always at her house too, so
yeah.
Love you, D.
They make fun of you during the holidays. Like, here comes Pissy Dad, Pissy Pant Dad.
We gonna fight. Fuck that. My brother used to
grandma gonna fight.
Like, you pee on yourself. Like, fuck you, man.
Dude, don't use your pillow tonight. You're gonna have a nice big yellow spot on your pillow.
I used to have like piss crystals hanging off my bed.
What the?
I'm telling you, like, yes. There used to be piss crystals on this, like little seams and shit.
You know this is gonna be live, right, bro?
Hey, listen.
Piss crystals, bro.
It's more than just me who pissed on himself. Okay,
That's
there's
true.
probably a lot of people.
It's a lot of people who had pee crystals.
Dude, you go
bro.
on YouTube, you type in "piss on yourself," you're gonna find millions of videos.
Yes,
of people
and
peeing on
see a lot of R.
themselves.
Kelly.
And grown man pissing
That's
themselves
fucked.
too, bro.
That is
up.
fucked, man.
Yeah, that was fucked up.
Yeah, man.
Hey, you'll see that
A lot of
shit
people.
for real.
You ever had that dream? Everybody had that dream. Where you
No.
feel like you're about to go to the bathroom, like you pissing.
I've woken
In
up and I was like,
toilet.
"Damn, I gotta piss."
Yeah, I've
You never had a dream? I've definitely pissed on myself
from that dream.
from that dream. Like I was
Well, that's
pushing.
probably why.
Like, dude, I'm laying on my stomach and I'm pushing, and
That's
I'm
probably
like, why
why.
can't I stop using the bathroom? Wake up, just pissed everywhere, bro.
When did you stop having that problem?
When I was younger, you think I'm old and shit?
I don't know, man. Maybe it's something you'll take to. I don't know. Maybe you'll take it with you for the rest of your life.
That'd be fucked up.
Yeah, right.
You gonna
Every
be
day.
a grown ass man pissing on himself. Bro?
Every day, you
Dude.
go to the
Get a new
laundromat.
No, you gotta get a new mattress. Think about how
You're
many
gonna have to have like a
mattresses you gotta go
plastic
Oh,
mattress. man.
God,
Just
dude.
Wipe it.
just crunching and shit.
You're better off just getting that tube stuck in your fucking shit, bro, and you just
Like
pee in the
every
bag
night?
at the night. Yeah, man. It's what you got to do with.
Catheter,
Your
huh?
catheter, yeah.
Dude, my old homie had a dog. They had a pee problem. He would just pee like out of nowhere randomly. He could have just peed, and he'll come inside and just start peeing like no reason, just start
Excitement.
squirting pee.
I had a dog like that.
He's a goofy ass dog, bro.
There three have. Would you?
Yeah, we got one
wouldn't?
more.
Yeah, man. Sorry.
Hey, man,
It's okay.
hey,
This is the
okay, for the
idea.
last one, all right?
Ooh.
So, would you rather that your parents hate your partner or that your partners hate your parents?
Ooh. I'd rather my partner hate my parents. Oh wait, actually,
I say the opposite.
So you rather your all right, just instead of saying your girlfriend.
Yeah.
Would you rather your girlfriend hate your parents or you rather your parents hate your girlfriend?
actually no. Wait, I think I'd rather have my parents hate my girlfriend.
Right, okay.
Because if my parents hate my girlfriend, then who cares? Like they don't have to date her. You know, like I have a close relationship with my family, but just because I'm dating someone, they're not gonna disown me. You know, unless she's like really horrible. But for the most part, I mean, if it's just like a personality clash where they just don't get along, whatever. Like, I'd rather my parents. I'd rather it be my parents that are, you know, doing that than her. Because again, I'll have to hear that all the time about my parents being this way or that way. It'll be controversial wanting to like go to Thanksgiving or Christmas or holidays or whatever it is.
I see different, man.
Do you?
Yeah, I see different. I would rather my parents hate my girlfriend because.
That's what I said.
Well, no, I'm sorry. My girlfriend hit my parents. I'm sorry. I
Okay,
got those
I'm
mixed
saying,
up.
oh,
I'm
shit.
sorry. I got those mixed up. I'd rather my girlfriend hit my parents because, you know, fake it till you make it. You know what I mean? If you really love someone and it's their parents that really, you know, it comes down to just their parents, I don't think it's not a good relationship. Like, thank God my girlfriend gets along with my parents and I get along with her parents. Like, I love her parents. Her parents treat me like fucking family. Her whole family, dude. Like, they're good ass people. But I'd rather my partner than my family. Just because, like I said, you can fake it till you make it, man. There's certain people I don't like in life, but I don't go out and saying I fucking hate them every single day, dude.
Yeah.
I fake it. I just keep it, you know what I mean? I keep it neutral. And I fake it till I make it sometimes with certain people because you have to.
I just want to thank you guys for coming on the podcast.
Hell
you know?
yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Dude, thank you for
I really-
having us on this,
Yeah, no
man.
This is
problem,
incredible
man. I appreciate you
conversation.
guys, man.
I think this was a great conversation. I had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I want to do this again.
Yeah, come back on, man. Anytime.
Absolutely,
Anytime.
absolutely,
Anytime.
man.
This is Devon Smith with Headaches and Heartbreaks. Stay tuned for episode 2.